Sunday fun day. It's your boy Crypto Millie back with another cryptocurrency update. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what to look forward to this upcoming week in crypto. Now, I stated a few days ago that I would not be surprised that we've seen a pretty green weekend full of opportunity because of how the stock market closed. But I want to make it clear, we're not out of quantitative tightening yet. So hold your horses before you get too euphoric and too excited. Though I believe this is a step in the right direction if we're going to have a massive Q4 and Q1 led by Fed cuts and some type of quantitative easing. Maybe just the end of quantitative tightening. But I know it sounds like a rewind over and over and over about us talking about the macro. You guys know one Trump tweet, one disagreement with Canada, whatever, can lead the market back into the dump. So whenever we do get these type of days strung along, you know, I take them with a grain of salt. I am very, again, confident that we will see some type of altcoin rally. Will it be altcoin season? Well, that'll be determined if the Bitcoin dominance can go below 58% in the midst of we get some type of easing from the Fed. Now, as of right now, the Fed is pricing in about a 18% chance of ease. And the market is doing this without the return of retail. You can see here that we are severely oversold on the week as far as altcoins go. Maybe not Bitcoin, but altcoins are severely oversold. So this pump that we're seeing could continue into the next week if we get favorable macro news like the job data and also a fun, euphoric, happy president. Because if the president's not happy about something, it could definitely affect the market. But we're not tripping because we know this is opportunity for us to DCA, add to our bags. If there's something that you want to do, you got to do what's best for you, what you want to do, not financial advice. So I will work to, stay up with what's going on inside the market. I got some sponsored content coming a little bit later today, so be looking out for that. But we go here to some of the metrics. According to DeFi Llama, the TVL is still pretty healthy. The stablecoin market is still rising, and the RWA TVL is still rising. So the market itself, with that volume coming in, seems to be, it headed in the right direction. But again, how is retail out there? How are your savings account out there? I mean, are you feeling good about buying cryptocurrency? I mean, when you guys answer these comments, it really, really helps me gauge the sentiment of what's really going on inside the cryptocurrency market. Because according to our Google Trends meter here, retail just isn't here. Now, I'm still under the weather, excuse me. Matter of fact, let me, mushroom coffee. All right. But I'm feeling much better. Still got the little cough, but I'm feeling much better. All right. I do cough, but please excuse me. I'm recovering right now. I'm just coming off IR list, right? I'm 65%. Let me get to 100% before you judge me. All right. So total cryptocurrency market cap looks pretty good. We're staring at a possible inverted head and shoulders. RSI looks healthy. Break to the upside. This is the total cryptocurrency market. So I like to look at the total cryptocurrency market because this gives me an idea if the next leg is on the way. We still have a little bit of work to do to get into price discovery, but if the stock market continues to go high next week, we can easily see the stock market take the entire cryptocurrency market with it. And when I say entire, I'm not talking about your coin. You got to have a specific coin, a specific narrative. You got to know how to pick the strongest coins based on the narrative. But if you do have some pretty good coins, there's a good chance you can see some of your money double up, triple up, depending on what sectors that you are in. Now, there's not much news on the crypto front besides the job data and all the stuff that comes out next week. And also, we got to wait to see if Trump can close some of these deals. China, the EU is looking to close a deal. And also get things worked out with Canada. Salute to my Canadians out there, man. Salute to my boy Crypto Mike, man. He's not a big Trump fan, but you know what I mean? That's my guy. I rock with Crypto Mike. And he's a Canadian, man. And he comes with the private group. So, he comes raw, and I respect it. But at the end of the day, We need unity across the world, and that's the only way we're gonna get a true altcoin season if everybody can come sit at the table, have these agreements, and kind of usher us into the new age of digital assets, right? So, with that being said, you already know the global M2 is still exploding. People are saying Bitcoin is going to follow it, which could take Bitcoin anywhere between 120,000 and 160,000. As far as what I'm focusing on, guys, I told you in my latest video, I've been focusing on AI. I'm a big fan of peak. I know it was a couple people that talked about the peak tokenomics, but again, if you ever been inside a bull cycle, the tokenomics really don't take into effect until the bear cycle. So what these private investors, these early investors, these angel investors do, they'll let the price pump up before they mess with any of their unlocks, right? So the key here is to get in and get out, but not just per se peak. I am a advocate of stuff like ZBCN and also things like Tau, right? So if you don't know, I'm a big fan of Tau. I've been loading up on Tau for almost a year now. It's my #1 AI play, and it will continue to be my #1 AI play. And I was thinking about some of the tokens that I had that were AI, and I was like, well, I don't really need a lot of these AI plays because I could just buy subnets where people are truly focusing on AI and AI only. I think that Tau is going to be the leader of AI, and I've been buying subnets. Now, the latest subnet that I have purchased has been, I don't know if you guys paid attention to any videos, but it's Bitcast. So I'm a big fan of Bitcast. Bitcast is a decentralized platform that incentivizes content creators to connect brands with audience. I'm a content creator, so I'm all about this. Creators publish YouTube videos to satisfy defined briefs and earn rewards based on engagement metrics. So it's very, very simple. This is like a marketing agency, and it doesn't just stop at subnets. But to give you an example of how to work with subnets, right? These projects, maybe down the line is something like Amazon, or we see products, right? Paying Bitcast in Tau to put their briefs on their platform, right? So this works both ways because the project will have to pay in Tau to be highlighted within the Bitcast economy, right? And as a creator, you can create a miner and just swing over to their website and check out the briefs and whatever the briefs are saying. And they pick really, really good projects. Not like they just pick any type of projects. They pick really, really good projects. They pick really good products, right? But as a content creator, I don't have to wait on a marketing deal. I don't have to wait on a shady product hit me up. I can go swing over to Bitcast, which I trust, check out the briefs that they have available and make content, right? And as my miner is set up, I earn Tau. So basically, I earn Tau based on the metrics of my video. This protects also these companies that's paying these influencers that are kind of like pumping up their stats, pumping up their views, pumping up their comments. Well, the miner tracks your analytics, whether it's YouTube, X, whatever, and based on your analytics, you will be compensated in Tau appropriately. So I really, really like Bitcast because it's going to start with the subnets within the Tau ecosystem, utilizing Bitcast as a creator's economy to get their subnets out there. And once you network and you get a good reputation within your ecosystem, that word spreads like a wildfire. And because the creator economy is a 1 billion plus economy, the potential for this project is limitless. And they're earning revenue, generating Tau through all of these marketing deals. Now they can further boister up their ecosystem. They can do buybacks and burns to help out some of the clients or consumers that's buying D-Tau. They can do whatever. They can go so many different places with this, right? But it all starts with an idea, right? And I like what they're working to do. They're monetizing, right? They're monetizing the creators marketing, and they're making it easy on both ends. Hey, I got a project. I don't feel like trying to hit up no shady KOL or nothing like that. If the KOLs go check out Bitcast ecosystem, then they can get those briefs there, and their miners tell me, right, based off their analytics, if this is a good KOL or not. So this kind of like shakes out all the scammers and stuff like that when it comes to like people trying to scam companies to get paid to talk about things. So like what Bitcast is doing is Subnet 93, guys. Go watch my video on how to buy subnets. This is Subnet 93, and I got a few of them now, like about 5 or 6 subnets that I really, really like, and I'll start to talk about them more in the upcoming week. But that's what I've been doing in crypto, focusing on Tal, buying subnets, adding to my watch list, whether that be RWA, DPIN, and really, really making sure that I got the beef of this, the beef off the bone for this last leg of the cycle, because I do believe that this is the last leg. I'm not about to hype you up like we're going to go into the super cycle. If we do in the super cycle, great. I'm happy. We all got paid. But if this is the last leg, I want to make sure I'm embedded into the top plays, the strongest narratives, and the opportunities to have the best chance at rewarding me. So let me know what you think is going to come up in the upcoming, cryptocurrency week. Do you think that we pump? Do you think that we dump? Is Trump going to say something crazy, right? Are we going to get macro news? Are the Fed is finally going to cut them rates and NQT in July? Who knows? Guys, let me know what you think in the market. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll catch you in the next one.